South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. Who would have thrown the ball to the bowlers to start with? Sharma taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Hisham will be at the other end.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball gets cut away and into the gap. Fielders in pursuit ball. Should be at least a few runs added.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and enough bat speed to pick up 4.
The crowd is electric right now. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Chance to run 2.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India, 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Bosch, pace bowler coming into the attack. There could be a couple if they hustle. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance, so it'll be a maximum.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time that perfectly.
There's a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Sharma has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Square cut, well placed past point. Should be able to pick up 2 here. 11 runs added there. India, 20 for none.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Maharaj, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Keishan, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Solid shot. Let's go for four.
Flushed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but four more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Finds the edge. Small outside edge and taken. South Africa get the wicket. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
The lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. There he runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Going with pace now. Onto that early, that could be four.
We sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and four runs.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Shot, at least two on offer.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
That is quite extraordinary. Sharma, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is key here. Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here. Over over. India are 43 for 1.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Minor length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nice shot. Runs possible. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Massive outside edge.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast track.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into power coming forward onto the front foot. It's just ridiculous. How will he reply?
It's going a long way. What a shot. 21 runs added in that over. India 64 for 1.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now. Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Might look to go big again here.
They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield.
The length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here. End of the over. 4 off it. India 68 for 1.
It's been a great power play so far. They've dealt some big blows consistently. With that said, they probably would have wanted a bit more that over with the form they have tonight.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Middled that one, great time. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot, at least two on offer. Brilliant shot there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Rabada didn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Oh, that's six. That's going right out of the ground. Bum. A magnificent pull shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Right out of the middle.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Bosch back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Shot, should be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Nice shot, runs possible. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. going with spin now. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. It's right off the meter back.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on the length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, too much for him, and got what it deserved.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Cut away to cover point. I'll get the single. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Oh, wow. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for six. A good innings, that's 50. Simple way to ball that. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Shot, at least two on offer.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Sharma was Gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Square drive, lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact. Combined with a really clean strike. What else did they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Sean has got 5 it under the net. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Shot, should be runs here. Nice shot, runs possible.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Team's going up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Steps across and through the leg side. Can run 2 if they want.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple possibly.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Bosch has finished off it tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Jensen, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Great catch. First ball of the over too.
Yadav, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's floating into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Jensen over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Needs a dot ball.
Shot, should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Markram back into the attack. Huge edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up four.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Dubé ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's a solid shot. Good shot, a beauty. Bosch showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Waits for it, crack! And that looks to be four.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Rabada has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can pry one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Finds the edge. And that's gone. Amazing catch. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Hardick out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter. Coming in.
Is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the back.
India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. South Africa in a whole heap of trouble.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total. Might look to go big again here.
Markham over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Markham shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Not too much room and got what it deserved. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Finds the fielder with that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
Singh, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start. He's got their tail up.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. That's a confident appeal. Maharaj coming back into the attack. Massive outside edge. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for six.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Singh goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Maharaj is finding it difficult to contain his pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's going for a maximum.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another six. The bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one.
Patel, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Oh, well, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
India has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
With a shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Time that perfectly.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 246 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Should be runs here.
Good return back from the deep. That should allow them to get off the mark.
Finds the edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short. You're going to get punished on this pitch. Edged. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. Good catch out.
To face their first ball.
Brevis taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 10 off it. South Africa, 10 for 1.
Batters are off to a fantastic start, setting the tone of what's to come.
Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Britzka gets off the mark.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Stubbs, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flying into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Big edge. Where's that going?
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. There could be a couple if they hustle. They'll get at least one here. Shot, should be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
That's a solid shot.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
The fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicely played.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Huge edge.
Well left and through to the keeper.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Small outside edge and taken. India get the wicket. Out. Good catch.
Markram, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
It could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot, runs possible. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot and cracked it straight to the fielder.
Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Yada getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
End of the 5th in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Wow, superb catch.
Miller coming in the middle order. Fine-looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground. He's got their tail up.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Miller goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They push hard, should get back for 2. Great shot. Left one on offer. Right out of the middle of the bat.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think he'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it. And away goes the ball. That's a confident appeal. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Markham loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
How will we reply?
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Shot, should be runs here. Nice shot, runs possible. That's a solid shot. End of another disappointing over. Yada has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Batters are working strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
I'll get at least one here. Nicked it and dropped. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Nicely played. Well, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Oh, nice shot. Right out of the middle. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Ryan, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Not to get to the boundary, they should get at least a couple. There could be a couple if they hustle. It's gone down. What a chance. Nice shot. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice shot. Runs possible. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four. They'll get at least one here. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Another over where runs was too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. Scamper through for a single. Good running. shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Nice shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Pulled away, beat square, fine leg coming around.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Fantastic ball shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. 15 runs out of there. South Africa, 14 for 5.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they need to launch now with wickets in the dugout. How will the bowler respond?
Huge edge. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. But on the inside, he played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. There could be a couple if they hustle. Pandya finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. South Africa, 123 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. That's a solid shot. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary. There'll be runs here. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. This should be close. Goes for it, over cover, and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. It's all class you're watching right there.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Driven through cover. Just the one. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
To do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. Simple rows of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nicked it. 17 runs out of there. South Africa, 146 for 5.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Boomer coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket works nicely. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Wide and length is the key here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Could be a couple if they hustle. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Big edge. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. South Africa at 162 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move it all.
Maharaj, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Big edge.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Ryan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shot at least 2 and off.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Super catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Jensen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's a solid shot. South Africa starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap of trouble.
They're behind required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That is quite extraordinary. Jensen, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Puma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Shot, should be runs here. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. He runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Scamper through for a single. Good running. End of the over. South Africa are 180%.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough. Have to go for it now.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Gets that away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. Two maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. They really need a boundary, this ball.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.